Alright, let's do this thing. I will return later when it's time for the young master's piano lesson. Until then, please give him my regards.
Yes, Master Harrington.
Huh? And who might you be, young man? A friend of the young master, perhaps? Young master? Ah, I see. Since you seem unaware, I must inform you that this is the base of Team Star's ferry crew, the Rookba Squad, led by young Master Ortega.
Mr. Harrington, I don't think we're supposed to be giving out that information.
No? Then please accept my apologies. Do you have any idea as to who this young man might be?
He's no friend of ours. You know, I think he might be here to try and take us on.
Understood. In that case, I take it you're an adversary of the young master. I guess that follows? Is that so? Well then, let me leave with one last thing to ask you.
Huh?
Would you be so kind as to indulge me in a quick battle?
Sure.
Splendid! Let us begin.
Have they finally introduced the leader of Team Star? Because this guy has come out of fucking nowhere at the 5th base. That's a fairy type, good. Well, fairy and dark, which might... There's some weird overlaps between fairy and dark. Alright. But everything she has is super effective. Alright, let's play rough. Nasty plot. Special attack sharply rose. Don't care! Hatterim. Switch. I don't know. We'll keep Poppy. Hatterim. Yeah, that's a fairy type. And we can Metal Claw that. Might take a few hits. Psychic! Not very effective. What a shame. Oh, this thing isn't a fairy type. Interesting. It's just a psychic type. God, the beating she dishes out. I absolutely love my Poppy. Jesus Christ! That hammer's bigger than my fucking Pokémon! Well, well! An outstanding performance! However, be aware that young Master Ortega's battle prowess far surpasses my paltry skill. You would do well to take care. Now, if you'll excuse me. Hasta la vista. That gentlemanly guy used to be the director of the academy, I think. At least that's what I heard. Now he's like tutoring the boss or something. He shows up here sometimes to take the boss to his lessons. Hang on, why am I explaining this to you? There's no doubt you're here to make trouble, so I gotta go let everyone know. Hasta la vista. Yeah, he's the leader of Team Star. Again, you know, this is a complaint I have about the game in its entirety. If you're gonna do an open world with quests, with like, do these 5 things, do these 8 things, you can't let them have a progression. Like, I could have, this being an open world, come straight here the first time and known immediately who the leader of Team Star was. You have to, if you're going to do an open world, it has to be a fucking open world. You have to be prepared for the player to wander off in a direction you weren't expecting. But then again, I'm thinking about doing like a breakdown video, just a review style video of Pokemon when I get done. But, you know, we'll see. I see the god has been dealt with. Good job. This base belongs to Team Star's ferry crew, the Rookba Squad. Their boss, Ortega, is the mechanic of the team. He may be the youngest of the bosses, but his battle skills are no joke. Underestimate him, and things will go south for you quickly. He's also a real lead-from-the-back type. He gets his grunts to do his dirty work for him. But his weak point is his short fuse. Get him good and angry, and he'll march out to the front lines to deal with you himself. In terms of tactics, there's nothing else for it but to take down all the lackeys as he sends your way. Just tough it out until Ortega shows up and go from there. Ring the bell on the gates once you're ready to kick off this phase of the operation. Time to wipe the Rukba squad off the map. Also, I feel like that maybe there was a lot of shit left on the cutting room floor. Like, maybe each of these bases was supposed to have a different tactic involved, you know? A different thing you had to do to draw out the boss, rather than just attack people at random. Even the smallest stars can light up the sky when they shine together as constellations. We're the last bastion of Team Star, losing it is an option. Hey kid, you listening? If you beat 30 of our Pokemon in 10 minutes, we'll call the boss out to deal with you. How's that for hospitality? Also, why has the number never gone up? Why has it always been 30? I feel like this is something that should have been going up. Bwong. Take him out, Poppy. Alright, Migraine might take a few hits there, but Head should take those out, no problem. I mean, I have a massive level boost on these things anyway, so. Oh god, it's lagging out! Why are they flying? When did Jigglypuff and Wigglytuff become flying types? No, can't send it out against the grass types. Those types might actually lose. Alright, this is the last group anyway. There we go. Finished off. Our defenses are breached! It's all up to the boss now! You're all pathetic. Oh my, that is a very pink ride. Ortega. So you're Raxel. Okay. Talk about underwhelming. I was expecting someone, I don't know, a little more beefed up. Well, whatever. I don't care who you are. Not like I'm going to lose to you anyway. If you think fairy types are all about cuteness, you're in for a nasty surprise. Really? This kid is so fucking extra. Yeah, Poppy is gonna beat all of them into the ground, quite literally. I promise I'll play nice, so don't blame me when the battle starts. Sends you blubbering back home. Alright. Oh, this just is regular effectiveness in the Azure Mill. That's fine. Gigaton Hammer should still kill it. Oh, it didn't. Oh, good for it. Aqua Tail. Ooh. Oopsie, did you just realize you're overmatched you are? If you want to give up, now's the time. No. No. Yeah. Alright, gonna send out Wigglytuff. Nope. I forget, what does Poppy Terrastalize as? Fairy type, okay, so. Gigaton Hammer. We're playing Whack-A-Fairy. That should full heal her. Oh no, just not quite a full heal. Dox Bun. Nope, that's another fairy type for me to flatten. I'm going to turn this. I'm going to turn this Dox Bun into a. What's the word I want? What's the name of the flatbread? Not matzo. I think maybe it is matzo. Anyway, can't use Gigaton Hammer twice in a row. Okay, fine. Metal Claw. Still took half its health. Have a taste of this slick move. Bet you can't handle my Pokemon's adorable strength. No, that's fine. We're just gonna finish it off with Metal Claw. Baby doll eyes. Attack fell! How dare! God, I love the soundtrack of this fight. Yeah, there it is. Alright, so now we get to fight the Reveroom, which I'm assuming is very steel like I am. What the heck? It's my team on the ropes. It's totally not fair. Misty Surge. Mist swirl along the battlefield. Okay, so Gigaton's super effective. So yeah, we'll just Gigaton it. Boom! Oh dear. That did not do anywhere near as much as I was hoping it would. Steel Roller! Didn't do anything to me. Ha ha! Mist disappeared from the battlefield. Wow, really? Alright, Metal Claw. There we are. Hey, Jen! You're just in time to watch us beat down the last of the Team Star grunts. Or Team Star bosses. Confuse Ray! Oh, that's a problem. That's annoying. What are you gonna do? Alright, Metal Claw again. Poppy can really hurt herself if she actually hits herself. Her attack is quite high. Magical Torque. Yeah, I'm resistant to that too. Gigaton Hammer! Boom! Reveroom fainted. Oh, what a shame. Ortega of Team Star was defeated. Oh, I love my little Poppy. Even though we did find out earlier in this playthrough that there's a member of the Elite Four whose name is Poppy. How could I lose? What the heck? Just watching a true crime video that got so much wrong I couldn't finish it about half a year ago. What the heck? Your toy car didn't budge an inch, huh? I told you, it's not a toy. It's called a Starmobile, and I was up all night building it. What is it? The problem, clearly, was not giving it enough juice. You designed that thing to be powered by 2 Charcadet, but it's just too heavy.
Such a shame. I wanted to see the looks on our bullies' faces once we got it moving.
I'm sorry. Really thought it would work.
Come, good fellow, 'tis no occasion for melancholy. Why, to make such a remarkable contraption by thine own hand, genius, thy name is Ortega.
Yeah, well, there's no point if it doesn't work, is there? If I knew all the effort would have 0 payout, I'd have just asked Mother to buy a car for us. See? This is why people don't take you seriously. You say some stupid things, you know that. What? Well, cool it, would you? Yeah, how about no? I mean, we even put this in the code for crying out loud.
When we started Team Star, we swore to quit relying on our parents or bags of cash to fix our problems for us. Or did you forget? If that hunk of junk doesn't move, get it moving. We're short on juice, just gotta crank up the power somehow. Doesn't take a genius, man. That's enough to say, Melly. Do you have an actual plan? Yep, I'm gonna train my Charcadet and have them evolve. Their boosted firepower will get the Starmobile moving. No sweat.
But the hour of Operation Star is nigh at hand. Will you succeed in time?
Oh, I'll get it done.
Melly, wait.
You know, Bella shoots her mouth off an awful lot, but she means well. I know. Ah, this sucks. This sucks. I hate myself for losing, but I also can't get over how awesome you were in that battle. If any of us squad bosses are defeated, that means we have to step down. And going against the code would only make me a traitor to the team. Fine! Not like I have a choice anyway. So take the badge already. Better treat it with the respect it deserves. Yay! Team Star's Fairy Crew defeated. It started with apoplexy with a... It started that apoplexy was a pituitary condition. Apoplexy was the old-time word for stroke. It also said that H.H. Holmes kept barrels of lime scale in his basement. Pretty sure it was lime, but okay. Nice. Gotta love what counts as documentary these days. I'm not done yet. Here's my favorite TM2. Feel free to marvel at how awesome it is. Dazzling Gleam. The user damages opposing Pokemon by emitting a powerful flash. Ah, it's gotta be a special attack, damn. And just so you know, you are the worst! Like, the most annoying person ever! But I get it. You're super strong. I'll admit that much. You even busted up my Starmobile.
Oh, Master Ortega!
Mr. Harrington. Guess it's time for my piano lesson, huh? As it happens, I just lost my boss title, so I'm all good to head to home.
Actually, a different matter brought me. There's somebody I would like you to meet. He's a distant acquaintance of mine.
My name is Clive. Okay. What's your business here? I want you to tell me something. You're the son of a wealthy family and heir to a major apparel company. So why join a group like Team Star? What a question to ask someone you just met. Well, the answer is the same as everyone else in the team. It's because I was being bullied. So the Academy really did have to have an issue with bullying. Who would guess, right? The school is all rainbows and butterflies these days. And the bullies from back then don't even go to the Academy anymore. Why? What happened to them?
As the former director of the Academy, I believe I am best positioned to answer that question.
Mr. Harrington?
About 18 months ago, the members of Team Star confronted the students who used to bully them, and an altercation broke out between the groups. Though it did not escalate into a major incident, the altercation nonetheless caused a scandal of hitherto unknown proportions. As a result of what occurred that day, the students who had perpetrated the bullying dropped out of the Academy, one after another.
But there aren't any records of that anywhere in the Academy.
No, I should imagine not. My former deputy deleted all of the records of the incident you've seen.
What? Why would anyone do that?
Just as I was puzzling over how best to deal with the Team Star in the aftermath of the incident, a certain student came to see me. This student declared that they would take all responsibility for the team's actions. In exchange, they requested that I exonerate the other students of Team Star from any blame.
Huh? No one told me that.
I accepted the request and agreed not to take disciplinary action against Team Star. Then, I assigned 18 months of overseas studies to the student who took responsibility for the team.
A year and a half of studying abroad? Or two?
This is not intended as a punishment, you understand. Team Star were the victims, after all. I wanted this student to take some time to rest, so I had them return home to the Galar region under the pretext of overseas study. Around that time, however, the former deputy took it upon himself to erase all traces of the incident from the Academy's servers. It appears his intent was to shield himself from any blame. So he tried to cover up the whole thing. That is terrible. After we discovered what he'd done, I dealt with him appropriately, of course. But the inability of myself and the rest of the teaching staff to prevent this terrible act also represented a grave blunder on our part. I accepted the blame that lay at my feet and resigned from my position as director. Wow! A school principal who understands the value of taking responsibility for fucking up. What a fucking shock. The rest of the teaching staff then joined me in handing in their notices. Jesus, the entire school resigned? So that's why the current teachers were all brought in a year and a half ago. I understand my actions have caused you a great deal of trouble. You have my sincerest apologies.
Hang on, Mr. Harrington. How come you suddenly decided to talk about this now?
Young Master Ortega, Team Star cannot carry on its current fashion. I merely wish to give you a chance to chart a better course.
Well, there's no way I'm abandoning my friends and going to school without them. Not after we've come this far.
Your friends in Team Star must mean a great deal to you.
Isn't that obvious? It's because, you're my greatest treasure in the whole world.
Aww.
Well, shit. I don't hold it to a documentary standards because YouTube, but still could have put more than 2 seconds of research into it. I thought the school's director job was to be there and look important, not actually do anything. I mean, he's literally been following me around the country, watching me kick the asses of bullied teenagers, so maybe he doesn't have that much to do. Rotototo. Oh, Cassiopeia is the student who went overseas. Raxel, it's me. Did you do it? Did you claim Ortega's star badge? With its boss no longer around, the Rubok squad is as good as finished. So Ortega was the last. All 5 squad bosses who have been toppled from their pedestals. I imagine they'll leave Team Star before long, now that they've lost their special positions. After all, they should soon be back attending classes at the Academy. Nice work out there, Raxel! Is that Clive I hear? He has the most fascinating way of speaking. Cassiopeia! Well done to you, too. Thanks. Now about your reward, Raxel. I've transferred some LP over to your phone, as promised. Well, they call them Watts over here. I'm not quite sure why. Yay, more TMs. Oh, that reminds me. I'm doing the whole supply unit rep thing this time, right? Indeed. You can go ahead and give Raxel his bonus now. Yay, Pokémon materials. At long last, Operation Starfall has entered its final stage. There is only one thing left on the agenda. We must defeat the big boss and have Team Star disband for good. Where is the big boss? Don't worry. There's no need to search them out. The true identity of the big boss is me. Yep, I called it. I fucking called it from moment 1. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to keep it from you for so long, but the right moment never came. I'm the one who formed Team Star. Back then, the members of the team were my closest friends, and I treasured them more than anything. If they go on like this, Team Star won't do any good for anyone. They've got to give it up, so I'm using the code we made together to force them to disband. Raxel, I'll be waiting for you in the schoolyard after dark. You should come as well, Clive. Understood. Then I'll see you both there. Oh my god, is Cassiopeia a character from Sword and Shield? So Cassiopeia was the big boss of Team Star this whole time. I scarcely thought it possible. But with this revelation, I might have an inkling as to their true identity. It seems we'll find answers after dark in the Academy's schoolyard. Let's prepare as best we can before heading over